Alright guys, we are starting this intro off a little different. We're usually off the bike, but I'm just going to get straight to the point and tell you guys what we're doing on this ride. So yesterday we did the Kawasaki Z400 SM review, so you already know where this is going. We're going to be doing a long-term ownership review on the Kawasaki Z400. So if you're interested in these review videos, I'll have a playlist at the end of this video right in the middle of the screen with about 20 different rides on there with reviews, or I forgot how much is on there, but there's quite a bit of rides on there of reviews on my bikes. So you can go watch all those after you're done with this one if you want. The Z400 is a 2-cylinder bike. She rides really smooth. I love it. I will be upgrading to probably a Z6R next summer or something. Let me know in the comments if you guys ride anything. Humid, a little cool off. Yesterday it rained really bad. This will actually be this evening's ride, so Sunday evening you'll see this ride. I've had this bike for about 5 years, and I started YouTube about 2 years ago. Well, like this will be our second year of doing it full time. And I'm loving it. I love being here with y'all, riding with you guys, reading the comments, good or bad. I love it all. Now they did stop making this bike a few years ago, and they started making the Z500. But if you want the 400, I'm sure you can find it on Facebook Marketplace or some site like that sells bikes. She has 6,500 miles on her. I got her brand new, so that's how much I've rode her. So yeah, it's 5 years ago when I first got her from the dealership. She did have indeed 0 miles on her, and I did put 6,500 on her in the 5 years of having her. But of course, at the beginning of last year, I already started riding every day, not missing one day, just like I did with this summer. Every day uploads, non-stop grind. I don't miss a day unless it rains. And if you didn't see this afternoon's ride, after you're done watching all the review rides, if you decide to continue watching them after you're done watching the reviews, go check out this afternoon's ride if you didn't see it. We was going face to face with a storm, and talk about that ride took a wild turn. But the Z400, a 400 is a 2-cylinder. I think a 500 is 2-cylinder too, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then I think 6 and 700s are 3-cylinder. And I think like 1,000cc is a 4-cylinder. I'm not sure if they have a 5-cylinder bike. If you know, you can always correct me if I'm wrong. I would not mind. That's why there's a comment section. The bike rides very smooth. If you're a beginner rider and you want a street bike, like you don't want to get a supermoto, but you want a street bike, but you don't want a big CC, I'd highly recommend looking for a 400. It's a great bike to start out on. Or if you just want to have fun, it's a good bike to have fun on too. Put a Leo Vince exhaust on her, so it's not stock. It is indeed aftermarket. I put it on myself. It sounds very nice. The stock one that she came with was like kind of like the big one, you know. I didn't really like it, and it was quiet. Who the hell get that Challenger? Back to me. If you see this review, officer, I hope you had a great day and a great day of work, because I know y'all jobs could be pretty hard at some times. That dude has a Harley Davidson thing on his truck. He must be a Harley fan. Which Harleys are nice bikes, don't get me wrong. They're way comfier than one of these riding for a far distance. Say you wanna do the review by the lake? Let's go by the lake and do the review. It's a little chilly, so I don't think much people are gonna be out there. Oh, come on, dude. Trying to go left. Are you going left? Or you forget to turn the signal off? You forgot to turn your signal off. I'm going left. I'm just gonna cut right in here real quick. that's how you get to the lake. The lake's on the other side of this. Let's go right here. Let's see if we get down to the lake. See how the lake looks after all this rain last night, because we had a lot. There's some people out here. Wait for these cars to come. Is there another entrance, or is this the only one? Let's see here. Is there another way we can get down there? Or is that the only one? That might be the only entrance. I mean, this we pull boats in, but I don't think I think you gotta pay for that. What's that? Looks like a driveway. Might be turning around. What's down this street? No outlet? No outlet. Nothing? Literally. It just leads us to a driveway. I thought it was going to lead us to the lake, but all we get is a house with a driveway right here. Alright, cool. That was not my plan. Alright, well I guess we're gonna go back. I was not trying to do a review with a lot of people around me because I wanted to leave the bike on. Well, I did the review. But I can't leave the bike on with a lot of people around me. I mean, I could, but not my ideal cup of tea. Alright, let's go back to the lake entrance and give this bike a review. See, I'd like to go down there. I don't know if that's, there ain't no there ain't no sign that says I can't go down there. Should we do not enter right here, but that don't say don't enter back there. Should we risk it for a biscuit, guys? Or what do you think? Should I go down that little small driveway that has no houses by it? It just leads you to the lake. Or should we just post up here at the regular entrance? Something is telling me I really want to go down that small driveway, to be honest. Bro was smoking that loud or something, I smell that. People here though, and there's nowhere to park, and that guy's about to take the only parking spot, isn't he? And there's so much people pulling in. I could literally just bust a U and pull up right here. Why not? Let's just do that. There we go. We'll just do the review right here real quick. We're still by the lake. And we don't have to be around a lot of people either. Take the key out, just be safe. 17 minutes, yeah. Alright, so my honest review, long-term review on this bike of owning it for 5 years, and ever since the beginning of last summer I've rode every day. I like the bike. It's smooth, the handle's nice, it's fun to ride on. It's nothing like real powerful, but she still has little power to her. But like if you can max out the gears on her without flipping the bike over, if you know what I mean, if you're a bigger bike rider. I am looking to upgrade to a Z6R coming up here, but for now I like her. I think I mean, obviously I'm not going to sell her when I get a bigger bike. I'm still have her, you know, until she dies out on me. But I like her. She's a great bike. I'd highly recommend this bike if you're a beginner rider, or if you haven't rode in a long time and you just want something to get back on to have fun. I'd highly recommend a Z400, or maybe even a Z500 if you've rode before and you're just looking back to get into it, but it's been like a few years, but at least you have a little bit experience. I would say a Z500 would be fun too. I mean, my next upgrade, I could get the Z500, but that's just one cc higher than her, you know. If I'm upgrade to something like have a bigger bike and my Z400, I'd recommend getting like a Z6R, something like that, a Z650 or something. But yeah, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this ride, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review on this bike. Like I said, she's a 2-cylinder. She does have ABS on her, which is nice, but you cannot pull wheelies on her, because if the wheel goes too high on that bike, the ABS will kick in, and yeah, that would be bad news for you. How do I know that? Because I saw Jigsaw Broad doing a wheelie tutorial on the 400, and he said to make sure if you do wheelies on her, make sure you turn the ABS off, which I still have not figured out how to do. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon, Monday afternoon. You'll see this ride tonight, Sunday evening, and I'll see you guys Monday afternoon. Peace.